Well, hello. Welcome to Bingham Group's Big 3 top headlines for Austinites and those interested in our city every Monday and Friday. Here's our Big 3 stories for today. Permitless carrying of handguns sees a major breakthrough in the Texas House. Travis County homeowners can expect a surge in home appraisal values and higher tax bills. And ghost kitchens are on the rise in Austin. So what does that mean for the local food scene? And we start here. After stalling for years, an effort to allow permitless carrying of handguns sees a major breakthrough in the Texas House. This happens in legislative session after legislative session in the last decade. Gun rights supporters push for a new law that would allow Texans to carry handguns without a license. Rachel Malone, the Texas Director for Gun Owners of America, said in a statement, "It would be unthinkable for the Senate to let this bill die after the House has taken such strong and decisive action on it." House Bill 1927 would eliminate the requirement for Texas residents to get a license to carry handguns if they are already not prohibited by the state or federal law from possessing a firearm. Supporters of the permitless carry, including gun rights groups and conservative Republicans, argued the measure simply allows Texans to exercise rights guaranteed under the Second Amendment, calling it constitutional carry. House Speaker Daylan's predecessor behind the gavel, Dennis Bowman, and his predecessor, Joe Strauss, were resistant to the idea and especially chaffed at the tactics of its supporters. Bowman declared the proposal dead last session after a gun rights activist showed up to his Lake Jackson home to advocate for the proposal. Senate rules in most cases require a bill to receive 18 votes in the 31-member chamber to reach the floor. There are only 18 GOP senators, so a permitless carry bill would either need the support of all Republicans or, if someone were to defect, to pick up at least one Democratic vote. Asked if he would block such a bill from coming to the Senate floor or vote against it on the floor, Senator Kel Seeliger said he did not know, reiterating his office was still analyzing the legislation. Asked if he thought constitutional carry had a chance in the Senate, Democratic Senator Nathan Johnson of Dallas said in an interview Friday afternoon that, quote, his faith in my own judgment on that question was shaken by the House vote. The final vote on the House bill was 87 to 58 on Friday. All but 3 of the 83 Republicans in the House supported the measure. Phelan registered as present, not voting, as is customary for the Speaker. A second House Republican, Representative Angie Chin Button of Richardson, was also present, not voting. And a third House Republican, Representative Morgan Meyer of Dallas, was the only GOP member to vote against the bill. Well, as Travis County homeowners get the 2021 property appraisal notices for their home over the coming weeks, they will confront a double-edged sword that is Austin's housing market. The Travis Central Appraisal District started mailing appraisal notices last week to 389,530 property owners. This notice includes the market value of the property based on its status as of January 1st and the taxable value of the property based on its exemptions. All of those numbers are rising quickly. The median taxable value, the value of a homeowner pays taxes on, increased 9.1% to $304,832. This from $279,520 last year. Cities, counties, school districts, and other local taxing entities use that value in setting 2020 property tax bills later in the year. And we're going to throw some residential homestead median taxable values on your screen here. This is for Travis County in 2021. You see here Austin ISD, Del Valle, and the list goes on. Well, the Austin restaurant industry is wildly different from a year ago, in no small part due to COVID-19. Throughout this period, businesses have gone to great lengths to reach customers that would rather just stay home, including signing up with Vulture-like third-party apps. Some say ghost kitchens are the future of the industry, but others fear this could be the end of independent restaurants and lead to a flattening of the food culture. What room is there for innovation when a big-name chef, say one with spiky hair, can open up a pop-up restaurant in every city? However, during the pandemic, delivery needs are greater than before, as social distancing restrictions have kept many people home. These kitchens exist to meet the growing demand for third-party delivery apps like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Postmates. which have enjoyed the exponential growth during the pandemic. Third-party delivery apps are part of a $35 billion industry, which is estimated to be worth $365 billion in the next 10 years. In fact, delivery orders have grown 300% faster than dine-in traffic, but restaurants are still losing out ultimately. Then there's the benefit of a quicker turnaround. Shalou Barth, the co-founder and CEO of Forthcoming Austin, said in a quote that a restaurateur can experiment with completely new concepts with essentially nothing to lose. We talk about the benefit of a quicker turnaround. He estimates a traditional restaurant can take up to 18 months to launch, while a ghost kitchen can be up and running in just a few weeks without a long-term lease and prohibitive loan debt. He went on to say most food industry experts agree that these flexible formats, whether ghost or commissary kitchens, have a place in the future of the service industry. Barth sees them as existing symbolically. Now we have BG Podcast episode 138 featuring a Q1 2021 review and discussion with Veronica Bracino, Austin's Chief Economic Recovery Officer. You can listen to the prior recording www.bgmediagp.com/BG Podcast. There's new episodes every single Wednesday. Thanks so much for listening to the Big Three from the Bingham Group. We'd appreciate your comments, your likes, your reshares. Follow this account for regular updates. And we're going to see you Friday afternoon for our next Big Three segment. We'll talk to you soon.